everyone, welcome to Mama from Scratch. My name is Emily and today I'm going to be sharing with you how to make this beautiful spring farmhouse decor piece using Dollar Tree products, as well as how I'm going to be decorating my mantle for the springtime. So I hope you guys enjoy this video combination. If you do, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, and share the video with your friends. That way they can make this beautiful piece as well. Alrighty, let's get started.
The supplies you will need for this DIY are this brown craft paper roll you can find at the Dollar Tree, as well as some rope. You will need 4 paper clips for this, a pen, a Sharpie, and then you will also need a ruler. And then you're going to want to print out some words in Word. I will show you how I do that in mine. I've been asked a lot about that. I'm going to be using some carbon paper, and you could also use some stencils for this as well. It's completely your choice. Whatever you have on hand works best. Now I just fed the rope through the one side of the craft paper, and then I'm just tying a knot, and then you can cut it down however much you need to. I put tape on the end so it wouldn't fray, and then you'll just put that knotted piece area back into the roll and then just kind of pull the rope through. That way it doesn't show. And then you're going to go ahead and just kind of roll that out. I do have 2 paper clips on one end, and then you're going to put the other ones on the other end once you get it rolled out to your desired length. Now when the paper is tightly rolled the way it is, you're going to want something to hold it down, so I'm just using a thing of scissors. The thing I like about this craft paper though from Dollar Tree is that you can add like 3 or 4 signs on one roll, which I really love. So now I'm just going into Word and I'm picking out the font that I want. I will highlight it and then I'll go over to the Insert tab, click on the A, and then I'll click on the third A there on the right, and I choose that one because it uses less ink when I print it out. Then I will go down to that little A, go down to the transform, and then click the third option down there. You can pick whatever one you want. You can have it curved or not. Drag it however large or tall you want it. I will print this out in landscape so I have more words onto one piece of paper. So now that I have all of that, I will be using my stencil for this. This is a 5-inch stencil I got at Joann's years ago. Dollar Tree does have smaller stencils, so if you want to do that. I did print out in 3 different fonts, so I will have those here on the screen for you in case you want to mimic them and make your sign exactly the same. But I like having a little bit larger fonts and a little bit different fonts as well, because I think this makes the sign so much more interesting looking. So now I'm just taking my ruler and figuring out, making sure it's all even on each side here. And then I will do the same thing for the height, making sure that I don't have crooked words. Yes, it happens. It's okay if it is, but I'm going to take my carbon paper here and just start tracing around my letters. Now, it doesn't need to be working pen, it just needs to be a nice hard pointed pen. You can use chalk on the back of this if you don't have carbon paper. There's lots of different ways you can transfer the lines to your sheet of paper. Do what works best for you. I like using carbon paper. Now for the stencil, I will be using an actually working pen because then I'll just trace out the letters. And I put my letters about 1/2 inch apart from the base area. And then I'm just tracing all of those out. And I will repeat this for the entire sign. Now I do recommend putting something underneath your craft paper because when you use the Sharpie it will bleed on the other side, so just protect whatever work surface you're working with. Now I like the big Sharpie because it has a pointed end and then it also has a thicker end that you can use, which makes it nice for coloring in your traced out letters. I ended up switching to the larger end just because it made it a lot faster for me, and you can do this all the way around. You can use a paint pen for this, you can just paint it freehand if you want. It's completely up to you. The Sharpie works really good with the craft paper. See how fresh and clean and crisp everything looks? I love it. The Sharpie does such a good job. So this is the finished sign. Now it is time to redecorate this space. And I'm really excited to just kind of transform it and give it a different look. I love changing out my decor quite often. It's something that I really enjoy. So once I get this surface all clean and back to its original state, I'm going to take my sign and hang that up just using the rope there. And now you could just leave it just like this, but I wanted to add a little bit more depth in it. So I wanted to use my shutters that I have. These are thrifted. I suggest finding shutters if you can thrift, and you can spray paint them if you don't like the color of them. But they're a lot cheaper than buying it freshly at the store. And I love having my whitewashed German smeared brick. It just looks so pretty on there. Next, I'm going to take this garland, which is from Hobby Lobby. It was $10 and I just love it. I think it's really perfect for spring and it's beautiful. I will try to link things down below for you as well if you're interested in them.
So I made this floral swag a couple years ago now and I love it. I think it's so pretty. All I did was take the exact same flowers on it and just put them on opposite ends, and I just bent them and then I just tied them together with some floral wire. It's super easy, guys, not that hard at all. I thought that this might be really pretty down here on the bottom, or I could also add it to the top to kind of cover up this weird gap up here and add that up there. I think that might be really pretty. Instead of going and getting regular floral wire, I'm going to just use these ties that come for the trash bags. I'm going to use these to connect the floral swag all the way up there to my sign. I added a couple pink florals in here, but I think I want to touch up a little bit more on the peachy pink color because that's what's up there at the top. So I pulled these from my bin and I just think they're so beautiful. They're really pretty cabbage rose. And then I also have, these are from Dollar Tree as well, and they're a little bit more of that peachy pink again. So I'm going to try to interlace these into the garland here just to dress it up a little bit more.
I really like mixing different florals together as well as different colors. I think it just creates more depth and makes it look more natural and organic looking. And I just love the way all of this came together with that green in there and then the sign, the color it is. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing how I created this DIY scroll sign using Dollar Tree products. Again, if you have a lot of the stuff on hand, it may not cost you anything at all, which is what I love. I hope you guys have been inspired. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe if you are new, because I absolutely love to inspire and motivate you here. And if you decide to make this sign or create anything similar to it, please be sure to tag me on Instagram. That way I can share it in my stories. I will have a couple other spring and Easter DIYs videos linked down below for you, as well as clicking here on the screen. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.